Yeah, man. The genesis for this sort of hashtag primal numbers project that we've been working on was really just among a few of us, like car geeks that are also sort of into graphic design and some of the sort of digital design that's out there, both really appreciating and enjoying, like looking through old liveries and old paint schemes and the way that sponsors, back in the day, because everything was hand painted, you're having to wrap around these weird curvatures of race cars, and there's this like really genuine artistic element to how a livery would come together before digital design and before vinyl wraps and all that kind of stuff. And specifically the numbers. The numbers on great race cars are just amazing. Like I could sit there and look through them, car after car. So that the first piece of it is just really enjoying kind of like the process. It started out as like a thing that we were all sharing Twitter direct messages and stuff. Every time something would pop up, we'd just shoot them back and forth to each other and realize like, hey, this is like a really cool thing that's actually kind of fun to follow. And the second piece of it is then when you start looking at restorations of a lot of these really historically significant great old cars, the Marmon Wasp being the first and sort of foremost, particularly as we're here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, that the number among all of the things on the cars that get restored, everything else in a lot of respects, mechanically and even from a graphic design perspective, is usually right on. But the numbers just get completely dismissed in this whole, sort of venture to get every last little detail right. So we felt like it was about time, now that the technology exists, to really celebrate these numbers and bring some appreciation for the fact that there was so much humanity in sort of hand lettering and hand paint back in the day. So it's actually been a really fun process to put this all together. We worked with a graphic designer, and it's actually now that we have put ourselves on the spot as sort of restoring these numbers, we find ourselves really nitpicking at all the little tiny things. So we've released 2 numbers so far: the 32 from Ray Hurren's Marmon Wasp, and the 66 of Roger Penske and Mark Donohue's first attempt or venture together here at the Indianapolis 500, which was in 1969. So those are the 2 that are up on the site. You can follow me on Twitter at JR Hildebrand to find where we'll be posting. They're on a Medium link, so we'll be updating there frequently. We've got a few more coming out for the month of May that are Indy based, and then as we get into the month of June, we know there's another big race that's a little bit longer than the 500 miles here off another country. We're going to shift gears a little bit into some great endurance sports car numbers, and then heading into the rest of the year, we've got all kinds of great stuff that are already filling the logs of numbers that we're getting ready to push out. So it's a lot of fun, and we encourage everybody to hit any of us up. Myself at JR Hildebrand, Riley Brennan at Riley Brennan on Twitter. Diego Rodriguez is helping us a little bit about. He's at Metacool. Hit any of us up at any time, and we're happy to go back and forth and fill in some great numbers that we still need to do.